OKFM 101.7.
OKFM 101.7.
Yamenu Ejaba boni di adwa ma wubi eti yamenu afa hin na mahie fufuo ti ase dada menya wofo yi papa so ba fie ni anwe fufuo ya asam aba na so oben wadi fufuo edi mpreni ne mpresa da kro ba ye di ni ehie fufuo a akode wo nwane adwa mo adwuma se me ne fie adwuma di mi ni fufuo kakra ba wo madie no ene wotu me twama da pasa aso wo kan na matire nyira what yate na make am mebo a ebo de odi komum na se sia de obra to twa fufuo ai wo drum pam na wo ma siu na wo timu aba na wo sadade na wo temfra kwada ne nyina tuatwa make say ya needful sadaroma wo bia mani ye pa ya wa yam body fufuo ne mankani fufuo a wa ne powder wo de gu da kama ya yefra no needful fufuo enya no bi na masori ba ntilizi kama me di ye yo sese bia ma me hwe oh e bia needful fufuo eye kama say body fufuo ne mankan fufuo papa bi na wo ka say twan eposim na ede na me so kan so ento simanu mpɛ no wa wie wo hie wo kwa papa bi aguso be twese de ama mani kura gisa ne fufura ho ama mkoto bi kura ba ne se de Ghana force pom fufuo no eno an wo ye nu enti se wo hwa fufuo won pam wo dom ne we nu a wo ho susuna bi awom wo nso de body ne mankan fufuo papa bi ejanie eni afi na fufuo na afi na wo bedi pa ne se de wo bedi ne se ne wo fa mogyaduro ano pawia ne anadwo a wo koda ne fufura supermarket bi am ne fufura e wo wo fi a eni gyanko a
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkrato mu agye atum se eye
Efiura me mochi o Efiura yeson
machi o Efiura me chia wonye so
hey ewura enfase ma me so what e ba force se chia me mo yem no
won so pepe
hey oh wa fi we die me mpese oni Efiura bekon Efiura we die ye kwa sori abo ewura de mo kwa sori ye pompa ye ewura de ka soro ho a what e be se wo ba hwa wa kraba kompo wunya onipa da sane timi koto this way chocolate drink no ne yire ne ma edi nsuo hie twabia nom anopa no wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yia nom enu mpore se ne nka ene twaso mu pa ene erekore ne fie wura beti ha anopa dio awia dio enumre dia mo no makodeo mo mame na mu wi a ma soro akotra so ndem se ye kosum ya
me say na dia ya late nso me yanki kabinje Efiura ya wi a yakosere body pate ke Efiura wuti fia say light bi no water bi oba wuntua bi wo bo say sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink na ba nom
ka hwe me ka chiro pray fa say this way chocolate drink no metumi ato bi pa na so na me de so mo ahwe wate e de me hia ne nsuohie na nsuohie so me ntoi say me bufu a metumi ato bag mu a wate ye Efiura we nkwa de ma abunfu e koto nwenre
Efiura fi de ya bro ma abunfu bi
munyam sumponie na mo ba ye trimodefo
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkrato mu agye atum se eye
Media bekwan die di na bekwan die fact ene die di twam adwa ka no kure ebusuafo re bi dia be afre kura sa ba pa be ka no kura ka
David yenya hoho bi ya wo fia ha
what fi se ena bekwan no hwe ni ne se ne ene de ne se ne twehwam sitie no a ete se kura sa be no a awo besra no wata de be no bi
oh ene ne de wati neat palm nut extract ena me dia bo abenkwan sa
neat palm nut extract
ane abefefe de dirty apa wo kan wasemi eno bi na neat foods o ma chia gu chansi mu enti se dia mensa brekora wa benwo na fe na me ko sai brakọ no abewo jaso enko wo nko chi mefe ne nwa ho ena me dia ya benkwan ani steam
oh na se neat foods e dia bekwan abade a ena no ato manfo bre so
e bre do matibi so pa fi sai abenkwan wo ne ye gi adaje enti se wonya neat palm nut extract a wo mrekora e sai aba bri so ena ode aye na nam kituwa bi mpo a wo banu nkwan atafre won sas neat palm extract anase neat abenkwan ne e de ne se emu ohwam te se abenkwan ye nim dadaada no a ana so bie so nya dio wodo sa so mu wa hu na wa bie so wo mrekora
neat palm nut extract oh come on na oni bibi wo dia san kwan we pada wo di neat palm no bia be ya be kwan mesro mi di a wo bia bopun mu a wusum ni ho
oh wa so
me am padi di sem bia
yo oni amamfo amupe bia no bia nko supermarket ani jom
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkrato mu agye atum se eye
Okay.
Best entertainment show. Hey. Best entertainment show. Best entertainment show. Best Entertainment Show. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM. Best Entertainment Show. Hey. Best Entertainment Show. Best Entertainment Show. Best Entertainment Show. You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
Mr. Halifax atnas you DJ die munse anya di bremo on OK 101.7 Jordan no panundu fatuaya Jordan no panundu fatuaya Fiera no pansuka wo Anywhere video cover bia Tie best entertainment show Jordan no pepia Best entertainment show do the kosi area prem to bro Best entertainment show video in cover Best entertainment show Tie bi na unu da Tie best entertainment show on OKFM 101.7 Kwame Kansani Mr. Halifax say oh mama
fellow freedom fighters, comrades and friends, long live African freedom fighters. Long live African independence. Long live your struggle. And long live African unity. Support. Here is a phenomenon against which all African freedom fighters must be on their guard and resist to the utmost. Even though I appreciate the difficulties facing us, I must admit, I find it strange to watch some of us returning willingly to the colonialist fold. This time, they don't even have the excuse of being forced to subject themselves to foreign domination. It makes one wonder, why so much effort and sacrifice and so many lives were given up to the achievement of independence in the first place, if it can only be so quickly and easily surrendered. We must begin to build immediately our own continental common market. For it is easy for anyone who studies the common market organization closely to realize that the common market is aimed at harnessing the African countries to satisfy
until last Saturday, all was judged
of
ready.
the imperialist bloc and to prevent us from following an independent neutralist policy.
This day of the 6th of March 1957, when the Gold Coast successfully get our independence officially. Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day. Dr. Nkrumah went out his way to make the Gold Coast what it is today. He endeavored continually to bring us freedom and liberty. Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day. The doctor began as agitator, then he became popular leader. He continued to go further, and now he's Ghana's Prime Minister. Ghana is the name. representing the freedom of Africa. Ghana, Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day. Congratulations from Haile Selassie was proudly received by everybody. He particularly comment on the doctor's move to self-government. Ghana, Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day. This day will never be forgotten. The 6th of March 1957, when the Gold Coast successfully get our independence officially. Ghana, Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day. Nkrumah went out his way to make the Gold Coast what it is today. He endeavored continually to bring us freedom and liberty. Ghana, Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day. The doctor began as agitator, then he became popular leader. He continued to go further, and now he's Ghana's Prime Minister. Ghana, Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day. The national flag is a lovely scene with beautiful colors, red, gold and green, and the black star in the center representing the freedom of Africa. Ghana, Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day. Congratulations from Haile Selassie was proudly received by everybody. He particularly comment on the doctor's move to self-government. Ghana, Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day. This day the 6th of March 1957, when the Gold Coast successfully get our independence officially. Ghana, Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence Day. Nkrumah went out his way to make the Gold Coast what it is today. He endeavored continually to bring us freedom and liberty. Ghana, Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim we will be jolly and merry and gay. The 6th of March, Independence gold and green, and the black star in the center, representing the freedom of Africa. Ghana, Ghana is the name. Ghana, we wish to proclaim, we will be jolly and merry and gay, the 6th of March, Independence Day. Congratulations from Haile Selassie was proudly received by everybody. He particularly comment on the doctor's move to self-government. Ghana, Ghana is the name. Ghana, we wish to proclaim, we will be jolly and merry and gay, the 6th of March, Independence Day. March 1957, when the Gold Coast successfully get her independence officially. Ghana, Ghana is the name. Ghana, we wish to proclaim, we will be jolly and merry and gay, the 6th of March, Independence Day.
Your host, Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
Dr. Nkrumah went out his way to make the Gold Coast what it is today. He endeavored continually to bring us freedom and liberty. Ghana, Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim, we will be jolly and merry and gay, the 6th of March, Independence Day.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host, Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7
Then he became popular leader. He continued to go further, and now he's Ghana's Prime Minister. Ghana, Ghana is the name. Ghana, we wish to proclaim, we will be jolly and merry and gay, the 6th of March, Independence Day.
You are welcome to Best Entertainment Show with your host, Halifax and Addo on OK 101.7 FM.
The national flag is a lovely scene, with beautiful colors, red, gold, and green, and the black star in the center, representing the freedom of Africa. Ghana is the name. We wish to proclaim.
Okay.
Merry and gay, the 6th of March, Independence Day.
What a lovely song. What a lovely rendition of Lord Kitchener's Birth of Ghana. Yumwe original one yeah Lord Kitchener ne boy.
Particularly comment on the doctor's
Lord Kitchener is from Trinidad.
Ghana, Ghana.
Sometimes the lyrics your style view.
We wish to
be Lord Kitchener nyom na oka asempa but wa frown to makama. He has a song called I Push It In, I Push It Out. It is about not liking needles and people who are afraid of injections. But this one, it's a special rendition by a Sweden lady by name Eva Kundum and the Palm Wine Lockdown Band.
Never be forgotten. The 6th of March 1957, when the Gold Coast successfully get her independence.
And the way they sing about it, they make you love Ghana. I mean, is Ghana not a lovely country? See the way she describes the flag, describes the independence story. And I said, there are many Ghanaians who do not even know the story very well. You even ask them what are the colors of the flag and what those colors stand for. Dr.
Nkrumah went out his way.
And some 64 years of independence, it's a holiday. Na nyumwe na medima obia akwaba kesiye pa eba Best Entertainment Show Jumadia is on OK 101.7 FM in the Halifax and Addo.
March Independence Day.
Nyamia ya dum yatna sibium. The Barber Ball Entertainment Munkomo.
The doctor.
The Barber Boy ya Hunkomo. Komwa emuye de ye. And today I have an interesting guest. Trust me, we look forward to a very fruitful conversation. I'm talking about some 64 years after independence. Just around that time, no na company biba Ghana ha. So mu yes seminar. Na company omuni yet na. I mean, if Geisha has been around for over 60 years, and today is a holiday to commemorate our 64th independence anniversary, why should you use any other soap to bath? You tell me why. Do you have any reason? Certainly not. Because there are other soaps no nyina mono Geisha has it and more.
Independence Day.
Oh yes. Na Geisha no be can say, oh me dear, samna me using no aho me pe particular flavor, particular scent. Geisha wo emu ahodro baako 7.
Particularly
We
common.
have Geisha aloe vera, we have Geisha coconut, Geisha shea butter, Geisha rose, Geisha lemon, Geisha neem and basil, Geisha mint, and Geisha tea. Geisha aloe vera, and what does it do for you? It calms and refreshes your skin. Ebama uhunoma ye suku tru na ye calm. The Geisha coconut softens and moisturizes the skin. Abia, Madam for be wow. When he meets you and shakes you, bedroom says some people want him. I mean, it's. I remember a story they brought to the publisher the other time. OBC or Jaino Kono. Adenya. Or see, say, omoko dem so omoko da. Anytime Nkrumah be to sell the name Safa or Banechi non caress no massage na bema no say ding. It's not smooth. Uba say na man no scratches when chin na. I mean, if your palm is that hard to say sandpaper, how can your wife be happy with you? Meanwhile, there is a solution. Geisha coconut soap. So when you get to the store next door, catch Geisha coconut. It softens every part of your skin. Geisha shea butter moisturizes the skin. Nama, you see, it's as if your skin is soft, not that dry thing. I won't say. I mean, I don't get it. So please get to a store near you and then buy any of the 7 different variants of Geisha. I use it at home. My mother handed it over to me, and I'm introducing it to my children. Geisha, dear, right from the time of independence, we've used it, very dependable.
Independence Day. The national flag is a lovely scene with beautiful colors, red, gold, and green, and the black star in the center.
Our breakfast, Abia make I must say the best breakfast is when you take this way chocolate drink. Say this way, dear. There we here, yeah, and so she. It is very economical, very easy to prepare. Unse skabebri. We thought this we more mix it bribia wom kama. All the nutrients and all the foods, wom kama, and it is in the right proportion. Citria, cocoa powder, and everything. You see, it's already mixed. It is not those type of things that we call twafe na mishisho cocoa powder. Na unse yiska se we call to citri. Unse yiska se we call to milk. Aden. Sana baby ayeshi. So
okay, fam. Okay. 1, 2.
What all these ways chocolate drinks such a back one bribia wom dada. Na wouldn't so shake kakra mix it. So person won't take no cold. I'll mix it. You best me the ice cube kakra gum. Wow. You can take it hot, you can take it cold. It is tasty, it is creamy, it has less fats and easy to prepare. Mary, if you say a new dear we hear and so she would the mix it with the stir nani. What is the essence of, eating right and then sleeping on the wrong type of mattress? Sometimes you wake up in the morning because you don't sleep well. you don't sleep on a good mattress. Me kind of mattress no na enye. Enti me da ho. Enye se me ni mpaw na mattress no nye. So say me hwe TV and me hwe wo ho na mafa mo ada wo ho because mattress no nye. We work out to mattress foam before you realize you've contracted all sorts of diseases. So I recommend to you this morning Latex foam mattress. Latex foam, dear, it has been tried and tested. And the price is so da foam kama. Eventually, will say latest foam prices are so affordable. I wonder why people still buy second-hand mattress. Because second-hand mattress be bed bags. I mean, madam, you see, anytime I say these things, you think I'm telling a story. I brought a girl home once upon a time, and I didn't put a me them. And someone said, "Oh, I will and put a so free." Or see ni mama koto second hand mattress bi work room and when na second hand mattress na din pruka ba mu fie and no so di bia ba me fie and it took me forever to sack this bed bags from my room. In pruka ameya unto why Kumana ke nyola bate nyofia minister ne moko second hand mattress. Mini punya fio ne second hand mattress ejala tamo latest one pepe latest one ye papa felu. It is not like those days where they say that second hand mattress die papa chain die or hano enya no correct. That was then. But ene die your mattress companies are more, but especially Latex foam. They produce some of the best mattresses around the world. Look, mattress, when you visit our order so once, she wants to visit you every day and sleep on the same mattress. Men koto mattress fumbia. I mean, when you require that one, she wants to divorce you. What type of mattress is that? Mattress in Prukankwa. Some mattress one who does once, but the more boomy no say. I don't know. And I to say Bible la. You bet to me a be na enkataso. My brother, my sister, pamper your body. Now you only live once. Going for latex foam mattress.
Shitom li esrotwe, pakpo shitoko jengba. Amadam li esrotwe, akmantu kampema. Yele huna kainon, pasajo kele bleko. Eta febwa ke fe kome, yem li srotwe, yem li. Ade boni bi fiale srotwe yem li. Srotwe Emily, Emily srotwe Emily. Mangum li esrotwe, koya beno kedodoa. Akutum li esrotwe, dije manteke bisa. Akodu na kanon, adu krom kakrokon. Eko fenko kena ngomo, emli srotwe emli. Ade boni bi fiale srotwe emli. Srotwe emli. Emli srotwe babao, srotwe emli. Ngomo leku na wa, ngomo leku emeleo, ngomo leku eshiashia, ngomo leku eloko, no ye pano gbiko srotwe emli. Adeboni bi fiare srotwe emli. Sroto Emily Sroto Babao Sroto Emily.
Ayo, mama mpenyo fo akwa ba. Papa mi hunu wo ha che kakra. Your name baby oko she. Well, quite troublesome, but I knew. Want to mean to know. Train my way of anything. Boo! Yeah!
Thank you. Oh, so last week, Ben Amamba.
Really?
Oh, last week.
I got to say, me who watch
so, won't be some as a mini back up.
I should come say, Babes, I was out at the Bracana. Now, if daddy or Mabbe, you walk up your man. How was it going? How was the weekend? It's a holiday. What are the plans?
And a holiday say, I said, you are a couple of meetings and one year for Biada. You see the negative. Nipa baby, one baby.
How's the family?
Blessed.
Shira,
Addo, Asida, Sika, and the mother. You know.
And so, Obano, Omo Nebro for ding.
Oh, Omo for
but on found from
Min Kaipo. Min Kaibro for Dinipo.
And see, what it's one we dang.
Oh, me na coming pese me to Omo for Ding because me so. You shut down to me, bro. Okay, you to me, bro.
Master Lawrence, no different.
Me and me to me.
I don't see.
Okay, say me, no. No, me like slave name, nibi. Me call you see a friend way Jacob, your friend way
Halifax,
you know,
a friend way Socrates.
Exactly.
A friend way Gloria.
Exactly. So I don't know where the Lawrence came from, but I kept ringing in my head. You know, when I catching mommy, so I wanted to add Lawrence to my name. And I'll catch him so me papa near so my uncle I will call. Also not a friend of Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
You know, so like it made sense that the name was haunting me. So I saw an affidavit and added it to my name. But me dia gazani na nesi ama hansen. Oh, your friend me Niama, no encouraging so Niama. Ona.
And basically Patricia growing up wouldn't bro for dinner how?
Oh, you know, yes, because we were kids at the time.
Na Obia would be.
Yes, I friend with George, Michael. You know, into me, the reason why I cry hard is no more friend me Sini Ama. You know, because I was the only person at the time I knew was called Isiama. I didn't know anybody else by that name. You know, so I say no, I say
umpe brofodin.
I'm telling you, no munjai.
And yeni Avram Babe Bonkomo. Because time I me people teacher no me realize say nkwada no bebre say ya omo bibidin nyomude and I say I didn't nyomude so sometimes they change the names I don't want to mention people's names now because people know that. I mean maybe your name is Victor Ofwe Patawa ube hu ano mai Patawa no free ho na ka ofwe and we na a sexy kakra. When I was in JSS, one of my guys' name was Wisdom Sefa called Agozo Crane.
Hey.
And
sound amazing.
Oh, you know, Crane is a candidate. No, you know, I mean, it's I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, the other panel member for Monday, Onodie or Brofoding Pa. Didn't they so great, Safo? So great.
Halifax.
How was the weekend?
Krawa Kaime. And the whole day, the enemy. I call Grand Casamora.
Safo, how was the weekend? No, we may just say, what cry, say, we feed we get the weekend in there. And around 10 p.m., we walk on Coral Paints area, honominal. And I was like, I yes, I for car no ni. And I'm sure I say I will car.
Me call Samora ho.
Okay.
And no mama, I dare say me family Nkrumah say the deal mo birthday.
Okay.
Tina say me hwene.
Or the deal mo birthday means you see na one a birthday.
Holiday, Independence Day, sorry.
I'll intro you.
There be bacho.
I feel now or rehearsing the scripts.
Oh, there be bacho.
I see.
Okay,
Then say
oh,
okay. Na holiday no because after the show was up.
Ene.
Nene.
Semi no agenda. Me no agenda ti.
Patron pese me bisa Halifax.
Yep.
Patron sa agent or the usika na bro.
Or the brand. Or the bremi. Or the bremi. Odi ahinkan munyina bekebi.
Odi ahinkan.
Yes.
Ebani say na who be.
Me say baby agent no kwa sorry no. Ne sofo no nim.
Okwa sorry nso.
Ne sofo no nim odi. Enti omo de meseka brem. Yes.
Okobọ ne sofo na amane. Eno sofo ne kobo odi amane.
Mpacho ai.
Eno di be bo amane.
Eno di see me ho ne yenyi police asem no free man. Se meseka na ehia me so de meseka brem.
Ezu ni odi ko police for no ho anase.
Debi oni me kasa wo phone so. Die hia ne se bulldog see mix sa kamesika na me see high.
No ne hu hia.
Enti mpacho. Open or this aye wa na say or the aye or the senso.
Me name mom obi ambo mama ne say sa na otie.
Because see that day no so amoni din.
Enti yem biem.
Say ye biem ni aba be.
After wa be tua sika no.
Oh, they say
down tua sika no mo a na get see body din no.
They come di edi.
Oh, there be.
Maybe or the aye Nkrumah bebre.
There be.
Almost form club.
Omo go pe platform no omo go kasa also.
General more classification committee AI assemble. Because Nkrumah a trend was social media. I don't know if you've seen this. Obi phone mommy feedback. Thank you. I don't know if you are aware of the new Coming to America movie. No? Brand movie by African and Bekoton. Ebi mu yi wo Ghanaian television stations were how?
Yes, very sad.
I mean, how?
Yeah, very sad. Na enema mienu na meka say a creative problem my our system one classification committee and anti-piracy committee enema mienu we na a creative problem pa
anti-piracy committee and classification committee. Mpacho chechiremu na me come anyway.
Okay. Per the classification piracy law no. Ansa no be bibia wo TV so no. Anase obe exhibit bibia na anase obe ye commercial bibia no esu nya right. What am I say? Esu nya right. Na wunni right na then it's a problem. There's been a classification committee. It was a and sana classification committee in so anti-piracy committee as a stress idea. And sana classification committee in so and sana didn't be TV so no. It was a almost na money ratings say we yet me na nopa yet me na wia ana enumere. That is how the law is. But as we sit now, no, the committees no, anti-piracy no, has been there ever since over 7 years now. Small, but there is a challenge there. The challenge there has been that it comprises personnel from the your friend is saying corporate office, who happens to be heading it, and then the stakeholder side, who have nominated people to be there. Now, the stakeholders no pim kamu ye yanko. You have the civil servants who are the heads, who are always relaxed.
101 points.
What am I saying?
Metio.
Intino ebra obia bom tweka yenso ye kakamu tweka ni bi. But the heads no who are in the civil service no They don't have any you know, just say.
Sir, committee, leadership, no more tenure of being in office. And now what to say? I mean, forever.
And yeah, forever. The law sets it up. But I think, say, if it's working, why should there be tenure of office if it's working?
Because, well, for 7 years, I mean, why are they still in office? Can't we change them? Can't we post people who are willing to...
Why will you change them, Pacho? We are learning. Why will you change them? Why are they not performing? You see, that has always been the problem. And yet,
when I say bulldog mic no off. I mean, you asked me. I wanted to ask you that. What a rhetorical question!
And rhetorical question. It's a good question, Pa, because
I didn't say it's a useless question. I said it's a rhetorical question.
Sorry. Point in say, the Bian you set up this committee. Now you have the civil service, public servants. No, almost frustrated. I didn't say near the enibre. I could go committee ne so. Insist be a problem. No one can fix it. No.
Abia, when you were talking, either it was a slip of tongue or you weren't listening to yourself. You created an impression, say, civil servants, public servants, were part of leadership.
Yes, in the of the committee.
So change them.
But no,
because omu problem now. Then change them.
Okay, I'm getting you. But usually in one, a change committee ni na. What do I say? You change committee ni.
I really said something on radio. Eba no say yes you be nye na dwuma yo Togo ni o ye Ghana ni o ni age some change no. Someone go at it why no nyina.
But that is how the script always goes. The script, what they do is that they say, "Omoba normal relax. Ube push ye be meeting ye be kikamu ye be kasasa and they see ye way say."
Okay, so I get it. And so the reality is say, well, we'll live with it like that. Or ye be kasasa na we go and sleep, then wake up the next morning. Na ubia you nepa for senior on nehu kwan nehu tume. Then I mean, we should. So that is that.
One who levies care benyina no. I chichema various senior bus no. Ye yimu 6%. At the Toho, ye demand corporate office. Says Kano, and can see a dear say Juma with you. But says Kano, ye Gia, ye firm special account to for that job. Near the assigned ya comma buying back. What am I say? Almost treating like IGF. It's near the call back to a buying hall. And some on Sabe can say can dia call anti-piracy operation no. A beko through gift makes blah 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 sa. On Sabe can scan on nature say. Nothing goes on, and you will be calling for a change.
Okay, so you spoke about two piracy and classification.
Yes.
So piracy for you, classification for
no. The classification no one area a bit me a nyamencha de no. Yamra na see a share yejuma no. Then you have Giba, who are the major
that is the
Ghana Independent
Broadcasters Association.
Yes. Okay, I say yes, June, July 1st and June 1st. Think yes, start. Into almost free and say, almost pirachawa no. You met Yamrani and Trans na ye ninketa DB. Ye do bone any day more because I'm ready. Oh, Yamani panel. Into no, we had a conversation with them back and forth, almost challenges. Pay Rebia a war or many more almost say we and this Amrad a bobra. Ya call round sa me nyina ya tete ho ase. Fortunately no enti asia ya adwuma ya have your final meeting ya MOU ni bibia awie enti ya dia share May 1st. Say from May 1st no then every TV station, every center that is showing anything public no must get the classification. Now obi baby say oh na didn't mo delay no it was here yes sir. Because any pan ye nyomo koye adwuma no nti enso nya botere mom sometimes when you obi koye bibi sa na or you su tactics bia enso nya onso nya botere nti ye nyom ho abotere ya go through the law ni na meeting upon meetings ya ye be virtual meetings ni ne nyina ama say there nti ase aye adwuma nti from 1st May they share 1st May so that from now till 1st May no ye be education amomo almost one sensitize omo members no whilst we the committee also take up the public education into by first media no be at in one and we are making sure so kita work be from now on ultimate the back and we start classification amount at the two or sister first media.
Interesting, like I say, it was last year.
Yes.
And now, strangely, you sat in the same chair.
Yes, as usual.
And Obeja with Numsa say, oh, Halifax, I put it to you. You can rely on this. By first week in June, dear first week, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. It's been 9 months. If I impregnated a woman, she has given birth by now. I think I'm only give a bon Kofi,
Kofi.
Halifax. Yes.
At the end next year. What did we do wrong?
Have I accused you of doing anything wrong?
It's sounding like but
so if I say, oh, when you give the public a date, say we start in the first week of June, and it has taken you 9 months.
9 months of what?
Of talking to stakeholders.
Yes.
What type of talk takes 9 months when the laws are clear? We'll see. What did you do wrong?
Pacho, when the are clear, no, from where you sit, no, but
the laws no any clear.
The laws are clear.
And so see me hunu say if you feel say me na me tran say the laws are clear bia me na me hunu
sa. Oh Lord no e clear pacho.
Wo so hunu sa.
Me hunu say.
So why do you say then me na me hunu sa?
Nya hunu sa ne say me nu mienu nyina ye hu law ne say e clear. But onipa na woni ne deal no wo hu. Onipa na woni ne deal no. One onye obi a opeso odimra so. Ewiase obi a mpeso obi dimra so. What am I say? Sorry, me can't enyo bia nipa bebre empese be dimra so. Enti no obe frustrate you. A shadow meeting, a postpone meetings, a plead for time to go and do consultation. Aba at the new your friend say point bi aba and also mo be start kakra. You see, opese if you want to get the monkey, you take your time to trap it. Enti no oye nyina o koba nyina no na won so no o to the boss asem no the koba no wa shadow meeting o mpacho and your function next 2 weeks no enya ne ho abotre. Yes, we could have snubbed them and say law no ho ntini ye ko, but you get the same people coming at you again say any yenim any yanko enipa he ene
is ignorance of the law an excuse?
No, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
Would I be fair in saying you treated them with kids' gloves?
To some extent, I think the kids' gloves are the best approach.
Because the makers of the law also a solution to people who decide not to respect that law. That solution no dada. And the solution doesn't include 9 months of watching an illegality go on.
Yeah. Halifax, illegality go on. Ebi ni yeti hu sisi you. Me share video bi ma obi ne share ma me na obisa me say enti no is this akwara bi okosen ne ho. Yeah. O hwe sa de na me hwa I feel so guilty. What you say? Being the chairman of the classification committee.
Why do you feel guilty? Say obi akosen ne ho.
Because akwara no osua sa de no we he. Akwara ni hwa sa de no we he. Ohun wo TV so. And you have people who are running TV stations. Yes, omu working together. No, they are rather bringing some technicalities and strategy. Meanwhile, almost omu mau. And yama no mu yi no mu masu show. What am I saying? There be American about me ba oko huri free through say o don sina. Ebe bo form ebu ni nsam.
Oh.
Yes. Of wardrobe. Ninu aketu ada form. Omo hwe wrestling because there be we at 3 o'clock no. You have a TV channel. Omo yi wrestling. Enti no omo betene fie omo hwe nkwara. Obi ne edit to ni TV channel so no yi ni nkwara we hwe.
The fact say who blame me who.
Oh yeah.
In some of these things because who apart from wrestling is anyomano. So soap operas now when you champion translation.
Yes.
Because say obi can India and obi in Tiasia. Obe now follow the oka.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm glad to say you are part of what classification and I say Paris.
Babol. So what's in a year? Onka says showing wrestling is wrong. Onka says showing a movie of people hanging themselves is wrong. Onka says soap opera of women shaking their boom boom is wrong. Or see time I DG.
That is
Neya seminal.
It's prime time no more year.
It's prime time soap opera anyway.
No, and your prime time. What a prime time? Prime time is determined by society. What am I saying? Good. But what's your time, man? And you may be a na.
But three, the Wakano, you share your society anymore. We all know the prime times.
Yeah.
Radio
it's not about the prime time, but one. And Kwarana, and Time.
So I won't pay Mike Nassam view.
Sorry.
Time.
They say so show ni late.
Into the content go ha. And don't try yashisha sa ni mani nyina. Osha your classification definition ni nyina. Halifax mpacho so betimi abo en ya go through me pacho.
And yeah, no, make sure said those who are responsible for doing this are held responsible.
Yes, but and you see, for you to start a law, even if you the Nipani Kokota, the judge in the bet maybe said, did you give enough education?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Then na ebeko akobumra no so.
If there is evidence.
Yes, you better my lord. So obi education.
Halifax. If there is evidence. Say the rights your friend is saying.
Say before I operate a media platform, I didn't bother myself to learn the rules and the laws, and that the ignorance of the law is an excuse.
No, it's not an excuse. But you, the implementer, and enough education.
Into stakeholder consultations, in those days, the minister was Barbara Tinjesi. Yeah. The deputy was Dr. Ziblim. I saw people from the various sectors. It was on the front page of Graphic Times Guide. What information again do you? I mean, baby, or more almost your munti and more media houses no carry story no. Say yes. Classify won't classify who committee crime.
Me say Halifax. Onipa na sheda say onti. Enti won so sheda bona mane. Na fe wo bona mane ni wia.
Oh, there many win problem wo. But say nipa na sheda say onti na ye 9 months be bo amane. Ya bo amane na wia say yensama another 3 months. Na mo yemfa prepare ye ho de 1 whole year.
But Halifax. Yeah. We ayamra ene ba betena. Enyamra ye disu for 4 years. What you say? Eyamra ene ba betena febo. Enti meme de to some extent, as much as say I feel so frustrated, so angry because of enkwara no. What you say? Any niema still ye chire enkwara, any hama edibiba. Ebi na kwara bi hwe bi a wako hangi no no. What you say? Sa niema we nyina no, sinki etimi enforce law na at least no ebe preventing niema we bebre. Halifax. Okwanya wa man ya di dis enkomo we nyina so no. Eye bia education na niema no. Henceforth, we are going to start and do a thorough and intensive education on this one.
Anyway,
but at least Obama me kwan kakra.
Na mfanye den view.
Na me mfa nchire mrede mo kakra.
Na den na wonko homa osi na wonto airtime preko.
We die bicycle die. Homfa so a ne say we sane people.
Mema 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, Halifax. Yeah, work classification no categories no 5. You will you are a
UTV. Na say you dey na UTV.
Universal.
Okay.
Universal no ye obia ti mi hwe fitin kwara totofewa ekosi nkwakra kra mpo a omoti asibia no omnyina omti mi hwe.
Eno na ye ju no.
That is universal. Eno ye unit time bia e TV so. Then we have PG, which is parental guidance. Akora bia hwa na chesi penin bi e wo fie. A obe guide no. Eno no ebe unifiti ahimache 5 o'clock sa ba bedru 10 enumre. What am I say?
Mentias from 5 p.m. in the evening.
5 a.m.
5 a.m.
in the morning.
Yes. Okay.
to 10 p.m.
to 10 p.m.
in the evening.
In the evening.
No PG no.
PG bia no.
Say no dear prime time nyana ko PG we mu.
PG
from 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
to 10 p.m.
Yes, and no. Openi wo fia or guide akwara no. What am I saying?
Now be guiding the sense is omo ko ye bribi en be ka say kataweni.
Oh, there be say bibi wo mu a so chire akwara ni ase a. What am I saying? Obetimi a chance and niema wo mu no so no nye niema ye too violent. Me call PG clarification na and definition of PG. Parental guidance. A PG classification advises parents or supervising adults that the film may contain any of the elements whose treatment is suitable for children below 12 years. What am I saying? Then you will have the language, nudity, sex, violence, horror, drugs, any many you're guiding in a
woman and so regulations woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or use drugs.
Okay.
About the sex, who say yeah, explicit sex bia.
Okay.
What am I saying? No.
You can't PG. You can't.
Yeah. Then it's 12. Age 12 upwards. Into age 12, no so you 5 a.m. and also could see 10 p.m.
Okay.
And also age 12.
Okay.
I collect 12 years or fear or no so bet me actually into the content be I be classified as 12 no. And also bet me from 5 a.m. to 10.
Okay.
Then we have age 15. And also from 5 a.m. to 11.
I want the 1 hour be account.
Into the classifier works be for age 15 year. Who bet me in a himachi 5 sa kusi. And you 11. Then we have 18. 18 in the year from Anopa enumere from enumere 11 mpachotio 18 no from enumere
11 p.m.
11 p.m. Ekosi ahimachi 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Ahimachi.
Really?
Yes.
And 18 no then say never to me.
Oh, 18 no
sex, violence.
Yes, there may be sex, there may be language, there may be nudity, there may be sex, violence, horror, drugs, any name. But man negative vices in no. Halifax, there is one thing.
Meteo.
There's one thing that should guide you. Oh yes, will film anymore. At the end of the day, there should be the point that you are not promoting it.
Na say nyeme na metro movie no.
No, see movie na e be hwe no. The movie no. It should not promote these things.
These days movies are being nyina omo promote these days most of the movies are amo promote LGBT. Na all forms of nudity and their working intenu so mayenji because na waka no need there. Be am say me movie bi.
Okay.
And Umbeka said then because the lead character 365 days because
the film any film that we have to classify it may contain minimal cultural tendencies that may be alien to the Ghanaian culture but shall not promote immoral tendencies that contradicts our national aspiration and safety. What am I saying?
Is that not media censorship?
It's not media censorship. It's classification. It's classification.
And see, for such movies, no, say you've banned them from showing it, or you
say that is why be work classification. What am I saying? Say.
No, I'm talking about the 18 one from 11 p.m. to the next morning 5 a.m.
Yes.
And movie was strong adult content.
Yes.
A promoted promiscuity.
And it may contain. It's not promoting.
No, I'm talking in this case.
Yeah.
I'm asking a direct question. Movie no, so share scripts no year. It is about the lead character who has multiple sex partners and and lifestyle. What do you tell me the station and it's mami?
But at the end of the day, no.
He won Lotto and they lived happily ever after.
See, I mean,
film did the promo to BB.
At the end of the day, no,
yes, in Pacho.
Senior, and I said, Numa, yet me at Num at the promo to get child education.
I get you. I'm saying, say, if I'm a channel, maybe a UTV or movie 18 from times now, I can. Who see content of the movie, you should not promote something.
It shall not contain inappropriate cultural or immoral tendencies that contradicts national aspiration and alien cultural practices that are not acceptable within our society.
That is it.
Yes.
Oh, then that is acceptable because I thought time I will explain, who can say man promote it.
Yeah. But it should not promote it.
David, we see it should not contain.
You see, promotion is a little bit different.
Because
what's the word, a little bit
what
different.
I read here is what is in the law.
Oh, then this one we can live with it. That's what this law here, we can live with it. Because,
and can you even give examples of what the law is saying? Most of these movies, I mean,
because you see, baby, a movie no free ban. Their culture, their setting is very different. Into one very, very normal. Say Abia. Obey alien to our culture here. So, but if Safo is saying that say a woman, then so I don't know how. Well, let's try the law and see. But I mean, we're not interested in I don't know.
Okay. Because I wish we have like a classic example of what exactly cultural differences, like a movie like Wakanda. What you say? It's a sci-fi. What you say? Yeah. And it's futuristic.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I'm a matured audience. What am I say? Say, oh, we and ye. What am I say? We no more today. Oh, imaginative story be.
Yeah, but so now I mean, who's a matured audience? From 18,
from 15 going, won't say it's
matured.
Yeah,
you're sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Your laws?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Or no betting me at say or bear near Bermany. What am I say? But Enna will be a use drugs beer, and you'll be aware use drugs. Manadia ye, ama be a besuya say, oh, okay, sir, any drugs there, Melquako yebi. What am I say? But at the end of the day, there must be
a lesson.
That somebody will learn from doing that.
Yeah, it's Safo on police for trying to
and you see a bear won't say a police for your police for
now
we will recommend for the public.
Police for okay, Minameka. Omo police for protecting public sanity and public sanctity. Until the woko ye dear ever destroy a moral fiber.
And you do Bema police for as prescribed in the law.
Well, whilst they are protecting society, police and also protects our immune system. And see, I mean, in this season, Abia doing the immune system home so that you do not contract all sorts of diseases. Will give you underlying health conditions. Imboost herbal mixture. Police in Addo is your number one immune booster that helps your immune system to fight against and correct all manner of diseases and malfunctions that affect the body. Chronic diseases or any other disease, so Imboost herbal mixture is what you should take to boost your immune system. And this is good for both the strong and the sick. It is available at several shops, including Health Alert Organic Shop, Vision Water Firm, St. John's and Medina Social Welfare on the Ashalabuchi Road, Equals Pharmacy at Shaiman, Widima Pharmacy at Shaiman, all herbal shops in Okanshi, Tribe of Judah Pharmacy Kaswa, all Tinated shops, dependable shops, and all herbal shops across this country. So, police in Addo Nibia, just call the following two numbers: 0246 208 496 and 0540 710 113. 0246 208 496 and 0540 710 113 for Imboost Herbal Mixture. And then we also have Kojak Pharma. You see, these days it is even dangerous to cough or sneeze in public. In those days, you sneeze in public, say, "Oh, bless you." You sneeze in public, say, "Oh, bless you." But these days, you sneeze in public, everybody will start to shout, "Koro, koro, koro, koro." But sometimes you just have normal cold and normal flu. Please, don't embarrass yourself. Don't scare people. When you're cold and when you're flu, pe edro papa, na unfan cure wo ho. And I can strongly recommend to you the original Pro Cold tablet. This original Pro Cold tablet will give you quick, effective relief from cold, flu, and headache. That is what we call Kojak. That is it. Let me now introduce my third panel member, and then I hope by then, finally, we'll start with the man. Quite controversial. Over the weekend, I heard him, doing his things on the Kwesi Abuaje's show. But he's a friend and a brother. Last night, he was asking us to listen to him preach. His name is Councillor Lutrot. Councillor Mawakwaba, how has the weekend been for you?
Well, it's been a fruitful week.
Mike
It's been a fruitful weekend.
Okay.
With a new style of celebrating our Independence Day.
Mm-hmm.
If you are very observant, the Independence Day have not been like this before. For some of us who are old, the fewer one that was made, we are. I am just respecting a special guest. We are pessimistic. Is it okay, Hali?
It's excellent.
Is it better?
I mean, I'm sure camera, no, not the mic was okay. It was the camera positioning.
So is it okay now? We are.
Please, flow is okay.
Okay. So I think my weekend was okay. Just that I think Saturday, which was the 6th of March, we had some few movements to do. There was so many. Even I had to do an independence lecture, raising champions in our 21st generation. Myself, Honorable former Finance Minister, Honorable
Bulldog. I beg you, shift your black mic for Lutrot. Why? It's getting frustrating here. He wouldn't remove the nose mask. I'm not in the mood to fight with Lutrot, so just give him 2 mics now for the show to go on. I've
even been vaccinated, but I just want to.
I mean, that is Lutrot for you. I'm not in the mood this morning. You need to get used to him.
7 long years.
I've been any bow tie, any wine. Meanwhile, I don't know. And then, so let's see. Finally, he will cooperate now. Lutrot. Ignore them. How was your weekend?
My weekend again was fruitful. The Independence Day gave us opportunity to give our independence lecture on this fateful day, and it was remarkable. Myself,
lecture
okay, so we have this platform called
your platform be a friend,
youth platform for influence and something.
Okay.
So I think it's been there.
Now, what platform? No,
I am a speaker. I'm a regular patron.
Regular patron. No, name platform no ding.
No, a youth platform for raising champions.
But I say you something.
Thank you.
Okay.
Pressure from the Pablo Fueno.
Okay.
So a youth platform for raising champions.
Into come lecture wo.
Honorable Senator Ajimai Rollins.
Okay.
Senator and Honorable Setepe, and then the head pastor of Kanishi Apostolic Church.
Okay.
Another, the security analyst in Ghana. I wouldn't say it was security analyst, but a young man.
IBAP.
Also the IBAP.
Okay.
To give us lectures on
on security tips. And mine was raising champions for the 21st generation.
I see.
And I was taking it from the point of parenting. Say you titi nkola. Say yenja nkola na nyen, ni yen titi won no munyin. Say na be ya, say na security mu wrestling na ye at a particular time ne be say nkola no. Mba ne be fia, obi anso TV mo hwe me fie no. The TV remote is controlled by me. If you know na come next of kin in terms of the organizational structure.
Look, if you are fear no TV back me ni pe na wo but nkwado o ma be obi a what TV woni dem.
E wo hwan dem.
E wo no ani dem.
Na member bi ani dan o me ho fie o.
I mean that is for you but
no but my child me nyi no. Edan ere ma yen se dem no shi na dan e kashi.
Nyi several years ago and I didn't ask the that is you but others do it so okay so let's go on and see you try to regulate what
they watch because in Ghana 3 o'clock almost I think Monday to Thursday or Tuesday to Thursday obia cartoon na cartoon regularly no bia there are scenes of gayism, scenes of lesbianism inside in the Cartoon Network. Kissing your cartoon me only am a regulation ni ba ke ba mo na kama jibi she me believe that charity begins at home. Charity begins at home, and for that matter if we all take care of our children very well it will not be a headache for us in any way. So this weekend that is what I went through, and I think from there I have to rush quickly to come to my bigger platform again for entertainment review. You know, as usual Saturday entertainment review and it was another good opportunity this year there. Unim Nayas means Unim Nayasa. Nayase ebaye Pamela
me name no pa
ebaye ojase so Nayase baye Pamela nso baye and Friday Friday Saturday ni dey na de pa na secretary confused e wo studio ho but me be settle confusion ni nyina na aba Nayasa wa ba obi ase o ene so bugo ni ti say no so obi ni so bugo ye fine pa na oka na mba na mse oboa ni nye fine. They said the best ness or yemen is Zopuku is so panacho. She needs to apologize to Zopuku. And I want Kotias we I still a lot of reporters have reported the issue that happened on Saturday. And this Saturday, me correcting is onboarding and until Naya's bepa and Zopuku chon. Me Jan a reminder, I'll keep on reminding her to apologize to Zopuku.
Councillor Obeka say any reminder biom say at this point who share before.
Okay, ndemeko so share Naya Sebufu say Ompa and Zebuku.
Adane, she's an adult. Opoku ye adult. So more can you more same or see advice I would mammy mean pe a shame before Lutros Jaye. Mean advice here by force. Me
when you advise who?
Dane.
We admonition.
By force.
By force.
Oba.
Anas ayameba. Oyameba. Naya si onyi yo. Naya si onyi.
Enti.
Me kwala. Socrates Michel. Me nkwala.
But Lutrot, I mean, you see, yes, sir. I mean, Ubema akwada no chance now for disrespect you.
Oh no, akwala yatete no, you can't disrespect an adult.
Well, but don't also push your children to anger. Don't provoke them.
No, we are not pushing to anger. We are reminding you, say, yete ha, yenim da, say uni abrantie bi twin pra Halifax. Yenim. The any man say one day yete wa for king kobu abrantie bi say oni na twin pra wan wale wan yese ni say wonyim wose onjinyin sen. All enko kangunu and so pogo obi anaka naka be mi anka ye court ko sue for defamation ni de ko so ga but nyina anko si aga be si ene no wo say we move on because you are married nam say no ade bi wo ho a wo ye no wo na ya se ne ani mu ti say na so pogo so ugugu se si that story still remains the indictment of the gospel musician and the best na me person sleeping dogs to lie be boa wo ho no say come and just say that Nayas and now near Zabugo them say Makuma ne buy na me for case am go go na time only di worship sister station bi ba me fa akonye so aka say ye nyina no nyonko fa ne buy enti me sre ne say boni bi amaye ne bia no ofan cheme na ye nko yanim you've not unsay you've changed the dynamics of the story in public asa but why do you keep on behaving so why am boni ben na Zabugo ye Nayas
Are you the spokesperson for Ernesto Poku?
I don't even know the guy. Meaning Gasada.
They are saying we are fat. It
is for the welfare of Nayas.
And Nayas says, I don't need Councillor Lutford's help.
No, so 1 year behame.
Said dang.
Hey, Nayas.
I will bush you.
Osemi busuani o.
What is the relationship between you and Nayas?
It's too public. Higher kwan ho. Nayas asem ne yaka no. Nayasi. No.
At the higher kwan ho, what is private about the relationship?
That their relationship that you cannot discuss publicly.
For example,
like myself and Obi's relationship.
Well, Obi invites you to this program, and everybody says, so what is there not to discuss?
No, that is your level, and we leave it at that level. That's it.
So you have a private relationship with Nayas?
Yes.
Something you don't want to make public?
No, it is private and will remain as private. If you want to make it public, like we could have gone out to go and
then
sign in court to marry.
Then was some privacy now. Want to know for what but not peace of
public now and din common and cosadia.
But mu be share private.
Na sa share na ye share hono yen discuss sa public content. It is a public content ni badia. You beti hun komo say it's a reminder, admonishment. Na ya say pa ene sopoku cho.
Look enye Nayas. Who say obi din? Nayas.
Nayas the same thing.
Debi.
Aseme ni bar out Nayas.
Anthony Dean, so the name is no more Nayas.
It's Nayas.
Is it because what I want to say on to me Nyawoshi, on to me Sue?
Oh, that's you in there. There's Obi Sue.
Into Ube,
Obi Sue, Obi and I said, it's a book in a Sue. I say long time.
Until Ube Shenu before Sa.
When you got Michelle before I mean to us here, and before the way.
Before ni the ya the obisi the way ye mean pet jai.
Halifax, I never say Sue and is a meeting way. Obi and Tuesday before.
That is
because meeting me them one. That
is you.
But I am a public finger. And for that matter, before, but my maturity to manage my thought, my actions, and my feelings, and then mommy say me a public finger. And then before no. They say guru our bobo anod. Say I can't say carry a guru no bebu anod. What I say? I mean you can't control yourself. They say I got creative way. Now you can't say you didn't carry into the time was starting Jumay, the Sikanim by, then the Wefu. No, say Halifax. I mean, no, you need to have the level of maturity. And Yakum Chacha or Kwakobu studio. The maturity is very important. What I say? It's just Obi show before, but Obi can't say me bebu our dream. Nayase me say, pa and Sobokucho. That is what happened on the show. Now you did some common year and check and Socrates. Ne one of the trainees so as a meto. Coming to America, African movie, guy, if I get secret, get attack big guys.
Which of them? Leila Jancy.
Aha, Leila. A bear pond doll. You get caught check big no okay. A habitation sheba. It's an alert for Lileno. What is wrong with you? The girl is so. Yet the girl in common again. It can say on only lesbianism now or exhibit when the movie moon. What was here? And we are normal and accepted. But they are come to America 4 years. See, to Africa is not accepted.
We'll come to what you are talking about.
Come show them Saturday.
But the aim in one so attitude no say oh yeah dear obisi ompe would ya nepa no bufu yes still bet na how cause I mean we go so here.
Now who's reporters now reporting? Now reporter will report your own pen as him. They say me starting catch them a funny face. Hey, you help.
Yeah, funny face so.
No, I mean,
what? Yes.
Halifax, I'm not reading a script for you. When you movie, what I say? It me kasa. Dear senior, dear faton.
Intimami bisa with direct question.
No, your direct question can be answered to me directly, and I'm answering directly. So
no, would it deviate?
No, you call it deviation.
Because we need answer.
No,
that is it.
No. I'm telling
you are provoking a mature woman.
You're asking me that. Why am I still talking? Nipani bufu na msi say na mote ho. And I make catch him say monsuja funny face ebusuafo. O mamba. Na kwaku menu do ne to YouTube dia ebusuafo aba. O fi no mba e. O mba Elian ka webesi. Enti me kasa na muntie die. Sa na yasi ge ya kana na yasi ge ameke. Me nam Kumasi road so.
Look for her name is not Nayasi. Saying.
Problem.
Can you please spell her name?
O say.
One say.
Kum chacha wa we she means me spell it.
You are not honestly. You are not being fair, my brother.
No, I have never been fair.
Oh, okay. Until we dare say now.
No, I've never been fair.
You provoke people
Fairness
unfairly.
Is a skin color. So I've never been fair. So when you say I'm not fair, everybody know my complexion. I'm dark in complexion.
Until say now.
I am dark in complexion.
Okay.
See my color and see my complexion alongside this man Itashine. Whether old or young, she don't need what I'm trying to establish that you are not getting is that it's not provocation.
You do not decide or determine what provokes somebody. No say, oh, come on.
And nobody tells us what provoked them, so we shouldn't talk about it.
Oh, that one, they have the right to tell.
Oh, but I also have the right to say what I want to say.
The men can ask him. Or see, say, what can one ask him?
See that, unless you have no public finger.
It's a little Bible says, Mecca was him.
Mecca. Hey, what do you fear? And on your public finger, go be and come yourself. But once you have given yourself up, no. You ever come and say, "Mimi, you will be me frame using the credit 2 hours to me for." Now say, "You be catch this be frame say who be who what you be a change this new." And me say me obon pie mama no be some permission. I'm say obon pie ne. When be some fa go come me fa ponche bra. Asole mo. Like any nya won change me. What she wa me ntana. So nya be wo ho a say ye kana wuti a Halifax. Men ka so be share na ya say bufuo. Dia me kan no me say me nam Kumasi road. Na UTV acrobat to show. Every time question me answer. Can you imagine that you show na di me na ma to ho no? And I asked sister Ketwa.
Nayas.
To me frame me as I was driving I was going to Addo. Insult. Or ya me say ya ma me sama Nkrumah me koka che ma me wa musie. So oni ni ndili. Just because.
Aden obonu dia.
Enye dua me ko me.
Se wo si sama ni obi a otiase ndili a se enye nhira.
Na oni me sama me ko no ho no.
O se wo ma me sama.
Enti me ma me wo me ne ka sama ye woni.
Ana oye wo ma me o oye obi sama bia ye sama.
No, obua. Because
sama bia anya sama.
Ye was sama bia oba ho kire we bia de da. Ye was sama bia oba wo hunahuna o.
Enti we a wo se enti we wo ko fro obi sama. Se oni obi
me ko fra me ma me.
Sama se oni obi ndili no.
Me ko fra me ma me.
No trot. We are so full.
Obi akase tia me. Na ono no wo me. Enti oni ni ndi.
We our Bible mo hefa. Say so to me, yes sir. Reverend Counselor George Lucas.
When you say we are so crazy because on the channel.
And yes so Christian ko yes sir. You must be Christ-like because we are Christian.
I'm not Christ-like. When Jesus Christ walked up, okay, let me give you a practical example of scripture. Tama Kristo enyani fi owufu mu na oba esuafo no ho de na mo kan. On beside say oyo no ano ye saman. Kristo esuafo ni nim say saman wo ho. Enti Kristo ba pam say wo ye saman ana. E no si de bi me nya saman. Na what is saman etumi ye de me ye ana. Ye si omo hyedan bi mu ho. Omo nyina di nkomo a omo ebie do no na Yesu wura mu. Saman tumi wura mu a ye bie dan ma no. Enya Holy Spirit.
Tie. Se wo dane saman na wo rere rooms abia biedo ma, that is different. But once I wo nye saman no, show me in the Bible where it is right for
so
a reverend to
Bible,
go and consult a ghost.
No, it's
for the ghost to go.
I'm not consulting a ghost.
What did you do?
I went to speak to my mother.
You speak to the dead?
What do you call dead? Who told my mother is dead? What I say me?
Wo see woman or did you mami taten wo mami awe wu nukra or did na tell me nti one our country say wo mami
me mami nya relevant and can find am go see baby am but tombstone am no.
So let's continue. One our country say wo mami ewu.
Yes.
Good. So going to speak to the dead.
Well, it's not. I didn't go to speak to a ghost. I went to speak to my mother.
Is your mother a living person?
Yes, to me she's still living. What are you talking?
So when you told us that Mekofre Samaino, how can Samai they be who say when say Okofre wo mami Samai
mami kokasa wa samado. If that's what you heard, then it was a wrong statement. I correct it.
Then correct.
Because
the whole back and forth was on talking to
Samai. Wrong. How do you call it cemetery?
I don't know. What you are saying, it doesn't make sense to me. So
it doesn't make sense. It's saying
to who?
Both for black man. It doesn't. I mean,
Halifax.
Yes.
This is the same person who's saying that we should seek help for funny face. Look, the guy is going off. Trust me.
Which guy is going off?
Him. You are admitting that your mom is dead. In the same way you say your mom is not dead.
Our
mental problem.
Even you that you've not combed your hair, I've not said a mental issue. I try to
yo, be a water. No more.
Yes.
Be a water. The badge to draw.
This is the day.
Halifax,
yes,
let's help ourselves. You are sitting there.
Yes, in helping ourselves, Bulldog says you yourself you need help.
But who doesn't need help?
And that you are going off.
No, but who even Bulldog needs help? How much more me?
So you agree with him?
No, even Bulldog needs help.
I agree. So even Bulldog needs help.
Yeah, it means that if even Bulldog need help, then we shouldn't consider Sugresafu as normal.
I agree. But I'll see we are about them. That is what he's saying.
About mental illness or deficiency, it is part of life.
Good. Now who degree no? Say yembuao because we call off.
Oh, or see me call offer on carbon.
Okay. Into woody tomb.
The minjin tomorrow. Yet I'm saying on carbon in each say. On intellectual acceptance of my discourse, niche say me call off. And I told you out me who say about them now, so you would them and I did bend the pan.
Me can't say about them. Oh, a dream we are.
And now dream we are no calamity. It's true. Mental disorder.
Bulldog, what is your see? Obian can never be full. But no, because of his medical practice, he may tolerate that statement. Justify it. Why do you clinical test being in our own? How do you diagnose?
Clinical test.
So how do you diagnose that?
And so in the course of the conversation, what is he saying?
Okay, so
is there anything behind?
I don't know. Oh, come on. Okay, and the loot was dear in a yamfa. And dear in a yamfa. Menfa will roasted ginger. No bribe.
So, mommy, now we need to feel oh, yeah.
Will you shut up?
Oh, no, mommy, let's
will you shut up? I give you, will you shut up?
Oh, I won't.
Okay, down.
Mary in America, still. Oh, no, mommy, let's feel me, boy, and oh, yeah.
Debbie.
Not Sabamponum.
Not
since what do you mean? When your mom was alive, where did she stay?
Goner, I'm a goner.
This guy is
Mama, she a goner. I want me making a gum.
No goner, ya lo ya gum.
Ya goner.
Gum ya lo goner ya.
Ya bia na ya gum. Ya let you gum. First, I'm chewing you goner accumulate. Obi na e he gum.
Anyway, whilst I'm still going back and forth with Councillor Lutrot, let me remind that there is a new medicine in town that is doing all manner of wonders for all manner of people. Have you heard of the Roman Fathers medicine, the most effective medicine now on the market? Its efficacy is so high that chronic diseases and severe pains vanish when you take some. Glory be to God. Inti Roman Father Nedro no enwa na yeka ne ho asemi. Father Martin herbal mixture. Roman Father Nedro is highly potent for majority of disorders in your body like severe joint pains and arthritis, bone pains and rheumatism, general weakness, migraine, menstrual pains, stroke, spinal pains, abnormal pains. Roman Father Edrono is available at all leading herbal shops. Just call 024-311-5948, 024-311-5948, or 0244-422-285, 0244-422-285, and it is boiling on Facebook. Omobo efu din din din. Ma menhwe de enya tem de die no. Na yen kan bi kakra. Moshe, you make late too. Enokre. Undo has still. And yes, Owohana yen I mean undo has still. About 3 minutes cramming pameno, medio bubemano, na on kind of a kana onko. Socrates showing the movie is the same as promoting it. Simple. Or see, David, Cyphers, you know when you're dreaming, there is a difference between showing it and promoting it. Okay, that was from George Jimfi. Eastwood lyrics. Welcome to Ghana, where everything is nyamibeye, nyamibeye. In fact, that was what I was going to ask Avram Stiller. I have less than 1 hour to end the show. Undo hey. Emmanuel Boatin the nama beer to her. Or see a yamampenyin nama. Emmanuel say, amen, yes, sir. And anyway, you can easily be arrested for these things you're doing. Okay, FM, we are here to listen to. Are we here to listen to Ole Socrates and Patrick Debbie? Bulldog Waha, Lutrot Waha. We have a guest. On them time my best at the show. No, so crispy. Where Moshe Deo or see or Nam Coin Sober. First, or say we do here. You have video. So Nam Coin Sober. That is from Kosti Sika Lomo. Maxwell Apia. Really boiling. I feel to drink some cocoa. Get this man off. Let Moshe talk sense la. Which of them is not talking sense to you? Emmanuel Boateng. Charlie, common sense members, we don't waste time or bundle for Ernest Sasa. I mean, be a bit commonsensical if you are really a common sense member. So yeah, anyway. Avram is the last killer. We hope he turns up. I mean, counselor, they talk. You should polish your words a bit. Emmanuel Boateng. Kulu Emmanuel, let me get off here, boss. My boss Avram is not in the studio. Well, but maybe son, maybe a common sense for no son, I'm time in tea. Blah 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 blah. Munya botre attempted no mboa obia. Okay, let me just leave here because they seem to be more interested in Maxwell Appianti. Dia watri dia watri ushaye obinswa kwa like Maxwell Appia nachiolo jibody nyabotre makanslan kanadrin they be mamin free her because attempted no yardos. Even this man is being tolerated in Ghana, then hypocrites be hating on Avram Ben Moshe. Ha! Okay. Me koto. Me ba.
All for you, Iki, all for you. I dey wait you, Papa. I dey wait you, Mommy.
So maybe you've bought a tin of Cerelac for yourself or for your children, the 400 gram. You finished eating the content just like I finished mine. I beg you, Konko no mentunchni, do not throw away the tin, the empty tin when you consume the content of your Cerelac, because the new Cerelac with 350 grams it's a Utopia. That is called a value pack. You can easily refill it into the old can instead of just throwing it away. The 350 punch value pack is very affordable, it is convenient, and still provides all the key nutrients like iron, vitamin A, B, and D, zinc, and iodine to support normal cognitive function and help promote optimum growth and development. Grab your value pack at any retail shop near you. Cerelac 350 gram, more for less.
All for you, eat it all for you.
Safo, there is one issue keeps coming, and then the question keeps coming from several people. And if you listen, me moving on, but once it keeps coming. So basically, you are saying that so from the 1st of May.
Yeah.
Say, if it's the same old story, then what happens? The same old story. Say I can say first week in June last year.
Mm-hmm.
Any content about public television, so it will be classified. They won't say logo be that. So from 1st of May, if we don't see the logo, then what happens?
Oh, then as the law says, and no, not failure. Say law, no, I apply. What am I say? Law then so say we yen classify. You be a classification committee, and classify then what tumra. Into no, your home can say, yeah, bow so. Na no so no ntimi enka nkyere yen say wonti ana wunnim because we dey omo association no eye giba
omo nyina no mo hye giba ase omo nyina
inti giba association no na to ne nsa frɛ yen ene omo pa choose o yen hold on ene eti omo ene nioma ye say back and forth ya hu inside for almost 9 months now, isn't it? Good. Back and forth. question be omo bia no omo de ba ne atena se ne ahwe mra no ne ahwe other laws e wo ho any media law any different constitution your constitution.
Okay, and see your answer is that from 1st of May, if the challenge is still there, the law will take its course.
The law will take and no the law no excuse.
Into law no sit down mon shut station no down mon sue or mon seize your money mon conquer doom transmitter no what.
Yes,
really?
Law say one say obi operate without classification first with the assistance of the police. We enter the place and near mana accoutrements are or the operating no say your projector and or the using I classify ya we take the projector. What am I say? When be a fast way debate media stop no operations no emrane ma e ho kwan. Yeah, you know. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, whilst I'm still waiting for Avram, let me take Councillor's thought on this. And to Councillor, what Safo is saying is that from the 1st of May, any TV station, any content that has not been classified by the classification committee, any TV station at all, they have the legal backing to go there and seize, gadgets and then even take them to court, report them to police. I mean, is it feasible? Is it workable?
When things are law, visibility, workable, and all those terminologies, usually you want to be very, very skeptical. So you're careful as well what law. If say emra no de enye secret mra. Emra shebejafo ene emrenimfo agiatum anenye sa. Enti enya ba secret because secret we oni ahode e dey projector. So that's it. Oni sa ahode no. It is not can say ombe the policing ama yakono but before this classification go ni beba I say content bia no logo ni daso yem bi so mo say aye bia wanyankopon animu pa measures ana nyama yedi classify products no are they prepared because gamro for say who a radio station they are supposed to have a system that will track enyuma yebo bulldog nyum nyina cancelator nyum nyina na say how did you call this a term for it your friend
as in login what do you mean
yeah the login so the DJ must log in a song and the login was system be omutumi rectify say
yeah so we understand the Gamro situation you are saying if they
the question is that do they have that thing is it working
no they don't log.
No, make us say, do they have it?
Gamro, No, you mean the classification people?
No, they don't have it.
No, Gamro doesn't have that.
Good, but that is what they're supposed to have by the law, maybe. But they're taking monies from people without a login. So they assume, say, attention is a few. And I'm saying, okay, if the classification committee is coming in to classify everything we have to view, the logistic for classification, verification before classification, medium offices, so that we don't sit here and like film authority authority film authority they don't have an office. Are they part of the classification committee?
Yeah.
I'm a office.
They have an office.
Oh baby, and we are only we are Mali.
Halifax,
when I'm saying things, Halifax, I'm saying this from a point of view. You want to classify something. I don't want to hear excuses. Akashi, in movie limit on my GFA ready. I've handed it over to the classification committee, and they don't have logistics to classify the movie for me.
Let's assume he's right that they've bought all the logistics. Did he say that? Yes, they've employed staff. He said that several times on this platform, back to back.
But they have employed. He was there when the Vidonto said they have no office.
Listen, the film authority is not the same as the film classification committee.
But he's.
So you two now listen.
It's not authority. The film number form. Who forms that committee?
Lutrot, if you take your time.
Who are they answerable to?
If you take your time, you.
Socrates, I don't need education. I need 3 months course. What? The
film classification committee is different from the National Film Authority. The Film Classification Committee has already set up everything, I think at Attic. Right? There are TV sets, there are grading systems, people who will be watching this movies, their collection systems and everything. So as far as he's concerned, he is the chairman of the committee.
Who?
Socrates Safo.
Chairman of which committee?
You heard me right, the Film Classification Committee. As far as it is concerned, so let us assume say no but people are still defaulting. My question is, the OK said the law backs them. Do they have the guts in this country to fight even 20 TV stations?
So what I'm saying, no, G. A TV station will have a cost to fight them one way or the other. If whatever they are supposed to do, there are no lapses and excuses.
Let's say they've done all. There are no lapses.
Because even in our coronavirus testing time,
you are assuming the committee will be incompetent.
No, the word incompetent
has
become a political word.
And I'm saying, let's
remind you of politics.
I'm not sure you have anything to say.
No.
Do you have an answer?
No, I have an answer, but you see, when you're expecting some answers for your question, then answer the question by yourself. Because you're asking a question, I'm answering, and you are expecting.
No. You are not answering.
Why are you like a Ghanaian examiner?
I wouldn't derail. Lutford, is it feasible? Say committee way. They've done everything they have to do, but the TV stations are not complying. Can they really go there and seize gadgets and shut down transmitters? Do they have the guts?
You see, if you say shutting down, the TV station has other content. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you say because they have not come to classify a particular Ghanaian movie or a particular foreign movie, for that matter, you are shutting them down or whatever by the law. I don't think that the first thing the law needs to do is to shut any TV station down.
What is your suggestion?
The process to judicial hearing is always either caution, right to blah blah. So it will not be one day.
That is what they've done for the past 9 months.
They have not cautioned anybody that we hear.
You don't need to hear. They have representation at Giba. Giba does this for them directly, back and forth.
So you want to tell me that all the things we are seeing that they are unwholesome to us, the people have been cautioned? And they are still showing.
So let's move on.
So I'm saying that if you say that they've even gone to caution them and they are still showing, then what will happen to them under the law?
And
going to shut the TV station down?
Almost started so make law no work and I give back receipt say they be munya botre. Yena mother body. So deal with us. We'll represent them. And it's taking them 9 months of dialogue to agree on the way forward.
Okay.
The question still stands on this table. If the station still defaults in moving on, maybe someone will say, well, the law would work. We'll go there, we'll shut transmitter, we'll do something. I'm asking you, Ghana, send a Ghana.
It depends on the TV station they will shut.
No, but does the law really prescribe shutting down?
That's what he says yes. And seizing gadgets.
I don't think
he says the law says the person is using projector, collect the projector away. Tomorrow, Aduma, the boy say, I will bank it.
So shutting down is too.
No, he says that's what the law says, according to the chairman. And let's respect the chairman. So the work can be shutting both.
In fact, I don't have it here, but Wakayama Misa is giving me a copy of it where the law prescribes what should be done.
I think a fine will make sense.
That's what he says.
Fine count. In fact, who did not call office answer? And to who babe to fine now. Now what you will mano.
No, but Halifax.
Yeah.
You say for 9 months, they have been told to hold on. And the law has been held on. Does it mean they passed the law without considering the end users? Because I'm defaulting, and you said 9 months. I've given you rope to default because the body is discussing with them.
There will be said that was my first back and forth to Safo. Say, Safo, what is this kid's glove? Back and forth. Us ignorance of the law is no excuse. Us your more consultation, sensitization.
They didn't consult before passing the law.
Yes.
We did all the consultations. A law a new law. A law I passed during the NDC administration.
Which year? 2016.
No, 2015.
2015.
And you passed here.
We're in 2021.
Yes.
And you are still giving 9 months to people to acclimatized with the
questions no bisa no we ni nyina ntira enya sa abotire na emra bi o ho ba be sha what am I saying
also ba be sha also ya shemra ne dada
sorry o ba be implement here e say unya abotire kakra na udi nipa ni nyina go through kakra e abotire
bambacho
that's abotire na to
2015 o e na mu shemra no ade na mu implementing no ya implementing sisia ade na take it so long for implementation
share no e ya ebitimi kono what am I saying
but obo utimu aka asema na say o ka de wo law no
emra bebre wo ha ya hihye
no if the law is passed today I think it has to
take effect yes. But implementation no there is one thing also about implementation which is education and sensitization it's also part.
Is it not part of the whole structure of forming the thing?
Yes, in forming the thing, no, you do all that.
So why you finish forming and you still want to have 9 months from 2015 to 2021? You are still telling people, I'll give you more rope.
Is this with all laws and now say some laws? Because stealing, stealing.
The Asafo Party is a law, right? But they needed a committee to implement that law. Until 2020, no more committee, no classification committee, no. Now implementing the law, no. After the OBS, na say law we crash, and it's taking them 9 months to now bring everybody on board and say that committee and this is how it should be done. In reminding them of this, let's give them 9 months.
Wow.
Well, Boom, I'm beside the same question. Do you honestly believe, say, the way this country is structured? I believe in Penyufon were telling us the truth when they say we use a motorcycle, the commercial business, illegal, the friend Wakada, motorcycle taxi. But what can you do? A police will for Kada, a lawyer for Kada. But we all know that this thing, they say it's an illegality. And you go to the accident center, they give you statistics of people dying from Okada. The kuni pay crebe political topic we've not implemented it. How much more we are seeing what TV so as Juni, PG, 12. Can they really do this?
I
wouldn't they be cowed into docility?
I honestly believe they cannot achieve anything. You know, I think they Ghana no kasa no do so change a juma na kasa because sana wa kasa ne kra otumo say implementation has always been our problem. To go down and make sure say you see enye we into enye, you know. I believe say eba no say yenko ye the say yeah. Now pu abetre, you know, we can't stand firm and force the laws. They be you see law we were until it's very very dangerous. There are a few things murder ni armed robbery ni sanyomano and nuna law no to me, but when it comes to some of these like trivial
and young
yes trivial, so there's no way they can't achieve anything. And even to the extent say also be shati channel no down. I mean, I think Councillor Kabibi made some sense. Look, if I have 24 hours in a day and within 2 hours I showed something that I wasn't supposed to show, you know, I have 22 hours of quality me show.
David T. It is not as if you classify some and leave some. Anything you show must be classified.
From top to bottom.
24 hours. Anything you show, music, films, documentary, anything you show must be classified.
Okay, into patrol, Mamimbusa, how the classification will go. So you can say, maybe transmitted BB, and Rano.
Mami example, baby to say,
okay, me were soap operas.
Soap opera would have about 3 weeks ahead of time I'll be show. No?
I like that.
I mean, that is the law.
Good, okay.
That is the law, and then you can law. Would have about 3 weeks ahead. In TNA 8.
But if you've run a television station before, and I will share what it entails. It's not feasible.
Why is it not feasible?
Obi funny programming, but 3 weeks ahead of time.
And any programming, the content
of the show on a particular date 3 weeks ahead of time.
I said soap opera. No, to me, got 200 episodes at go.
Yeah,
so bring your first 50.
But make a soap no. One
any other example now. Music videos.
But news or content and
news there and yes.
Newsreel.
Yes.
Current affairs programs.
Yes.
And then they are exempted.
Okay.
They are exempted.
Or see current affairs programs.
How about talk shows?
Talk shows.
Yes.
What we do is that there is a one of you bring your friend is saying your concept paper.
Okay.
Of the then we classify it for you one off and yet be every day. No.
That is for the talk shows.
For the talk shows. For us to know the content. One off we know the content says adult sex education we need classify that's all. Okay. So you the TV station now you are guided by that classification. No. When him said to say best entertainment.
Yes.
Say TV so near na. When him say you will not sit here and discuss certain topics because it's a U classification.
Okay. What's on our kind, you know? Why won't we apply that same analogy to, yes, to let's say films and all that stuff? Because so see me from Bra 3 weeks ahead of time. Me content I may you know.
Why did Baba?
So see a television station.
Television station,
baby I'm na me ya traho.
But me pacho, me say no pacho. Film no any TV station na dia o.
Why dia?
Film owner no dia.
Film owner na dia.
Mpacho,
film owner na dey come TV station no.
There be o me ba o. Who say TV stations so. On to me you film foreign films.
Say who are right now? No dia ba. What am I saying? The
owner,
the one who has the rights, that's the one who be so you, councillor.
Patrol TV station na sem na make me back patrol me back.
TV station patrol.
Una uti ase me I need education. So let me ask the question. If I don't ask the question, how would I understand what that is?
I thought say menya question into na me answer.
There be minti the all can answer.
See, and bulldog problem ne say Safo, wo say there ye be you TV bia must be classified.
Yes.
And Obesa will say, but TV stations no even more foreign movies. Now, some foreign movie no one na ne de bebre mu na mon classify.
The owner of the content.
Okay, hold on, bubu mama obonfo. In pacho unti tray at what point does somebody become an owner of a content?
When the person acquires the rights.
Okay. Inti say Abia TV wa ho. Yakwa koto foreign movie bi enye say yakwa koto ya say mo my rights na yenji because omo asini no mo no the movie owner no ne ha no we owning the rights no ye na ye de bebrel
exactly but you
say omo ama me rights the rights documents no nie
thank you
it say me na say me what to me say me nji movie we enti eno nie
exactly
good but Ghana sini dia say omunton ma obia was in ya would the movie Africa Sparrows Productions so now the Bremus. Is that what you are saying?
Thank you, Halifax.
Good, are you okay?
Mattresses.
Oh, Halifax.
That's all I wanted to ask. Oh, because no confusion. So I needed that clarification.
No, but TV film.
Yes.
And me penim person be chire mo say.
Safo, make no cre. Ade amu yeyi. Ade amu kwa yeyi ana ade aya nyina ya pini say ya be yeyi. Indirectly Safo wutie. Indirectly, me ma council and detract say if our mic no be man indirectly you are going to tell us that if you don't have the right documented right you cannot show. That is what you are saying.
Oh, is that
what it is?
Piracy is a crime.
What is piracy?
Piracy is when you don't have, you go and steal somebody's content.
Say
okay.
Then you have
to shut every television station down.
We are classification.
Okay.
Anti-piracy team.
Answer na wo be yi no. Trey say wo ho right.
Wo ho right.
Na wo ni ho right there. Wo di ba yen classify. Na yen classify so I want to mean ji.
There be.
Mpacho answer na bull ni Lusha. What about preaching, religious content? And so I mean, that one too. Will the pastor bring the content of the preaching, or will the imam bring the content of the surah? Or, I mean, some bring a documentary on this.
Yeah, they no can religious. There are certain content say they are exempted.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Certain
contents which are exempted.
Beautiful. Me religion no me ATR. I do African traditional religion. I mean no. I mean not that one. Can I slaughter a goat because I believe in animal sacrifice and pour the blood on a small stone afternoon prime time because it's my religion. If the pastor can preach born again, that is his religion, then I can also do libation and animal sacrifice, pour blood, cut the head, poo.
But Halifax, when you are going to certain explicit content, you must be guided. I can't say one of your friend is saying no, clearance no, it falls under that.
Okay.
What am I saying? Intino unim say you are and near maybe yamao near my follow under you. When you are going to slaughter an animal and it is vivid, what am I saying? You know, said no. This falls under 18.
And the moon penny.
There be.
But mobile penny says sofo befa mic non catch on be say. Oba be ye wa ofie. Na sa be ye na okuma me ne papa. Na me ntuma wa warrior ubenya fibroid and that one is allowed.
Counselor.
Answer no so na
say we have
no sumu be regulate.
Yes, we and make us say no. You one of regulation edema. One of classification the religious content. What am I saying? The guidance
because you see, Eventually was saying the religious contents rather be the problematic one. They bring a 5-year-old child on prime
but
time
religious
TV.
content are not for K2. For adults, your friend is saying. For PG.
Sir.
Yeah.
Now religious contents there say no dey anka.
Religious content PG. Opening bitimi chira kola
well, maybe let's start and see. Maybe there will be religious content purposely for kids on one program. But if you are saying that because you're religion, say I can bring a 10-year-old child on TV and say you are a witch, you have an evil spirit. I mean those things. Anyway, let's get there and see.
Religious content falls on that.
They will not be able to achieve nothing with all they want to do. I think that's the question you want to ask, and that's the answer I honestly believe. Say, look, who share TV programming? You're fearless. Normally because of time in here.
Your friend saying, you are talking as if you are promoting a lawless country. Yes, me pacho to wasi. Lawless country in the sense say but say niya can say
you say you will not be able to achieve.
Why can't
good because the task ahead no so prepared. Don't let us be. Don't let us sit on radio and behave as if everything.
What do they need to do if not done? They are not prepared to say so. Munya or munya number one.
Okay, so almost say logistics. No. Yes, logistics. Now logistics. No, say nipa ne this no money na be juma. We all know about
so you are accusing the committee of
I asked you that why are they not prepared? What should they do that if not done? You say they have logistics, then you came to human resource. Human resource are here then.
Okay, in California, some using logistics near Juma.
They've been employed.
Yes.
So what else is left?
We all sit here and know others who have worked for 4 years, 2 years, 3 years that have not been paid. If you find yourself in a committee like that, NOBDB kakreba, Abia, Efie you see, let us be so realistic. And then America say, yes, there are some of the things that move to me are classified. Say, oh, but do wanna before Mako plus plus Nkosi baby. I think say prescribing say okay, yebeji fine, to help grow the economy.
Okay, into what suggestion is certification be in respect to I am fine,
Yes, Mpacho ti say face mask asema abe ya. Ye chichi nkrofo ago gather omu at the same place. And you spreading now, you spreading corona yeah. Yeah, other than yen sport fine.
So for mo law no does it include fines, the punitive measures?
The councillor say inka onye adibi mame na minim say if councillor
is councillor part of your committee?
There be.
So you put the committee chairman on live radio, ask him that does it include fines or say councillor nya dear man?
Me pacho section be wa hansi. Sorry.
Okay, FM.
You don't know?
No, I want to go by the law, Pacho.
Do you know or you are now going to find out?
I know say there is something like that, but person me call law Pacho pa Halifax. A person who exhibits a film on unlicensed premises rents out film contrary to section 11 obstructs a person lawfully authorized under section 13 or 26 from entering and inspecting the premises or theater, a distributor or exhibitor, and fails to submit a film to the board for previewing and classification contrary to section 19, fails to display a notice on the licensed premises of a theater, forfeiture of equipment. Whether a person exhibits a film which has not been passed and classified by the board for exhibition or exhibits a pornographic film, and the board shall seize the film and the equipment used for the exhibition without limiting criminal proceedings that may be instituted against the exhibitor.
Yes.
Bajo.
I read it and I was trying to come back to what I read.
But your kind, isn't it? Good.
No. What is a theater?
Oh no, but this is strictly for cinema actually.
Because
cinema.
Safo, that was what you read.
Yeah, it's for cinema.
You gave me, so I was going to
I'm coming.
You are coming with.
Maybe you read the wrong thing. But it's not about the media house.
Exhibition. If you go through the law, exhibition means.
Don't say if you go to the go and quote it. Don't be sitting here and be saying you want to go through the law.
You are the chairman.
Okay.
Go to that law.
When you betray or see or law no. He doesn't want to misquote. Whilst I was looking at that, Mamenkai Obia say whether COVID-19 or no COVID-19, business must go on. So are you into the manufacturing of alcoholic beverages, pharmaceutical products, or even cosmetic businesses? Do you use ethanol in the manufacturing of your spirits, drinks, beers? Nkrumah say ope ethanol in very large quantities. A be regular sustain reliable. Say ne omama wo ethanol echina omusi ebi ni ho a. Midland International Ghana is a leading importer and supplier of ethanol in Ghana and West Africa. Ethanol are very important in these days of disinfectants. So bien running on first I mean on use disinfectants and whatnot. So please, Midland International Ghana is very reliable. Their prices are very moderate, and then they supply it in large quantities, and they always have it. You can call them on the following two numbers. You ready? Let us go now. Just write it down. 0244 358579. 0244 358579 or 050 16 73 3287. 050 16 73 3287. Now we embrozo. Anyway, you stick to the first one. 0244 358579. Midland International Ghana, they supply all your ethanol in large quantities. Naturalink Company is a herbal company in Ghana, and then they are the proud manufacturers of Centrip capsules, ProLove capsules, and Truman capsules. Cell strength capsules boost the immune system. It has high potency to revive your energy. It supports the body against natural defenses. It boosts appetites. It fights sexually transmitted infections. It supports body recovery from illnesses. And there are also Pro-Love capsules. There is Truman capsules. Call them on the following number: 020-4616-161 or 024-9017-101. My member number is 020-4616-161 or 024-9017-101. Their location is at the Cerelac Herbal. Okay, Cerelac Herbal. Then they are in Kumasi at the Cerelac Herbal. Danny Herbal. In Accra, they are at the Tinatet Herbal, Kingsway Herbal. Okay, I believe the classification committee chairman now has his law. If he doesn't have it, let me look for. So 21st Clinic 4C Yenkai Obia said they are experts in sticker. So I'm using herbal medicine, name machine, I'm going to treat it sciatica. Sciatica simply means pains in the waist, under your buttocks, through to the calf and feet. When we say you don't understand what it is. And now when you go and sit down for it, we say, then I'm buttocks nina shishi misa, and now we na echi, we na see, we say, you don't know what exactly. Just call them. They have 10 branches in Ghana, 21st Clinic. In Accra, they are located at the Dome Markets within the Heavy Do building. In Kumasi, they are at Area Overseas. Their number is very simple: 054-311-311. 054-311-311. Okay, me sure say at this point, General Safo Anya ni law no. Safo, we are fine now.
Yes. But
MSS still on year fine.
No.
And see, Avram Ndu has still your friend also the nama no and you say enko a copper but man pass man. Look what, Miss you.
I'm here.
Mwahumumrano.
Emrana Socrates children, it includes television stations.
It includes television stations. Okay.
But you see, my question with him is say he says that the Ghanaian film means a film which is registered with the National Film Authority.
Then go and know your definition of.
That's why I gave you time to.
Classified as Ghanaian film and which satisfies any three of the following criteria. I think say the ombudsman say, once a movie what of a movie that is from Abrochire. And also you need to have the right. But Hani Chile say any Ghanaian movie it should be registered with the Ghana Film Authority. I get it. So it means when you're showing a Ghanaian film, the television station doesn't have anything to do with the Ghanaian film.
Oh, baby.
But what I'm reading, let me explain. I have Safo as a movie, which is registered with the Ghana Film Authority, and UTV want to show. It means that UTV has nothing to do with the people, except the one who brought the film, who went to register the film.
Yes. Yeah.
The same thing.
It's
the same thing he's been saying.
So I'm saying that it means that the foreign one, I'm sure it coming to America. It's a foreign movie. I need to seek rights from the owners of the people.
Beautiful.
And then bring it to them to say, go ahead, show.
But why?
Is that what they're talking about?
100% correct.
And so what are they waiting for 9 months? Is it the registration of the Ghanaian films? Or the rights from the foreign movies?
Baby, raise red herrings. Now when swear, to say, dear, at the end of 2 hours, we've arrived at 110. I'm going to take you 9 months. Back and forth. In Timrano, dear, and it is so plain and simple.
But Halifax,
Councillor,
will this thing stop some content on TV or will reschedule some content on TV?
Both.
I think that's
Number one, a very schedule said, dear, who call G. Nensu G time and Quadana da. And now dear who call G dear, no dear menji crack because it is a promoting something alien to our culture and beliefs.
Oh, Okay, anti Lela movie ya OSBT lesbianism woman. Naka go far classification wanka. Naka Socrates empathy.
Well, a bit depending time on the pass say onji.
I don't think it's about Socrates. A committee.
The bus stops. Where the bus stops where?
No, there is
no bus. The committee has a chairman.
And who is the chairman?
Don't be. Don't let us go to.
Yes, don't personalize.
Don't let us go to court. Say enter the dock, not enter the dock. When we are suing the committee chairman, anybody who is the chairman will go and represent
for now,
that office.
Our own. Who is the chairman?
Who
will be paid?
So the question that I asked him to answer is, does it include fine?
The fine part is where the last part is talking about the law. Let me get the fine. I think he gave me that first part to read, that the law will have a way of dealing with the person, and it's under the law. They didn't specify.
And see,
they say seizure of the equipment.
One.
Like whatever the person is using, you take it. But the law itself says if you are restricted from going to, where we read was like I realized that you are not obeying the rule. And I decide to enter into your premise, and you restrict us from entry. That's what the law is talking about.
Okay.
From what we are reading.
That's where seizures happen.
So like your restriction, not allowing the authority or the classification commission or committee.
Do they have a task force? You have a task force.
They will form a task force very soon, no confuse, and you have to be one of them.
Okay, where they are here public support, na public cooperation. Into CCA, me share UTV or mu yibribi. Yeah, you share what fear no. You better then who say movie where you classify and I classify.
Okay. The committee, you know, and near my ashisha no one. Oshwe is here. Almost the PG-13.
PG-13.
But you know, say from the law, no, we don't have PG-13 in Ghana. We have PG-12, PG-15. Hey, sorry.
I think that will confuse you.
12 and 15.
Yeah, started beyond. Yeah, was you. Yeah, was PG. Yeah, was 12, 15, 18. Okay.
And not suitable.
That is 6.
Yeah, not suitable.
What's the idea? 5. What can I do?
Not suitable, Nadia.
Yeah,
it's not suitable for public exhibition.
Okay. Over to me, you were with them, but I'm fan with TV. So, it's the answer not suitable, no.
Not suitable near film content, no. My reading glasses is my problem.
As I thought, this thing should be on your fingertips, and you have to call reading.
It will be PG movie. The Abia classify also glasses and no amount of new glasses. What to me stop
the committee doesn't work on Socrates. It's a committee.
I like that.
Councillor.
Well, I think my man for when you me LPM because Safu they will be saying be having a washing the glass now social law. Meanwhile, you are the committee chairman. Do you perhaps sense the following symptoms in your body? Numbness, movements in the body, burning sensation in the body, nervous shakes in the body, joint pains, waist pains, knee pains, neck pains, spinal cord pains, pulling pain in the body, tingling in the body. Oi! Retention of urine. What could you say a bow and to me bow na then a more pie me no. I must be winter for really. Endpoint has all the modern machines that helps to provide quick medical services and delivery to our patients who are suffering all the above symptoms. So the allocation is simple. They're on the Sphinx Road in Accra, Shell Signboard area. They're also into my community 22 behind the Kowanaso Hotel. In Kumasi, they can be found around Pronome Aboahia behind Angel Educational Complex. In Takrady, they are at Anaji Estate behind the Anaji Police Station. Endpoint on contact numbers near 024486 7068 024486 7068 or 0274 234321 0274-234321. I just hope so finally. And I believe my producers are tired of calling Avram Ben Moshe at this point. initially no see aka kakra obedu ha midway no later or see aka kakra na wedu poko ase later or see when flat tie say oba dia o lutra den say o do ha dia say do 3 minutes poa mema no I mean a fair hearing but say on banswa well Lutros, why are you singing?
Noneti.
But who's supporting? What's happening here? Lutros, why the song? Now we should share law be a masafa for the who to you.
Oh, said how Kase Avram Bembushi.
Yes.
I feel any phone unko.
Caught Nenso on fa.
Now I do pokwasi.
Yes.
Now Avram pa would be passing beside the road. Say Avram I serious said I call Oba Betie, Oba be show ya kawapa.
Oh, Lutrot.
Stop holding brief for him.
Obi to me emergency.
Look, when you have emergency, you struggle to talk on air. Can we respect viewers?
Abia when you sore throats, it happens. No, don't laugh. It can happen. It can happen.
You mean Avram has sore throat?
I said Abia.
Why are you talking?
Abia, there's a possibility. I'm not holding brief.
No, Avram the type we know. But his school and all the group he has. Say Obasho way. Na BBS na wamba. One of the things ebeba no say obefre aka say producer mesremo mami fa Ghana fon ka say me sorry
Lutrot when him rebe yeah flyer no man no ono po no correct see how to spell his name for us say na spell nti ade a wagi atum say obeba
I am not disputing that. The fact
is that Abia Bribiasi ni kwan.
Halifax, enyo no pe. Me bibi to me see me kwan mama me show me be Yalefo bi aba. Yalefo ni ba ya say me nko be bia you have to stay to take off Yalefo no. I call the producer and say wait them sremo. There are times come to me a final comment am me don't put the mic for my nabu. Don't bring your PRO business here. This is not MPP. Don't hold the microphone. Don't.
Okay, so
level 2 hours no bar. You will not be able to call the producer and say ABCD. That is the thing.
When I say your friend no say of fire, and no say I can't do her. That was around 10. That was around 10:15.
I mean, so we are any 12 o'clock.
Then let us see what do Pokwasi.
And Pokwasi to this place.
No say when you flat tie.
You see, some excuse. Don't hold the microphone. Why do you want to do a PR business like this? No MPP. Don't hold the
Lutrot. Sure no. There is a Wednesday edition. There is a Friday edition.
Oh, so you want to give Avram Wednesday?
Oh, minkas Abia. So opening so be bad dia. Medium person me hosting.
Well, I'll go ahead and host him. But some of us were available for him today because we didn't want him to come and spill his mind on air alone. We wanted to.
So are you saying, sir, because he knew you were going to come or going to appear, that's why he's...
It could be one of the reasons.
Oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Yes.
Quickly, no. Me pacho. Me say onimidi nkomo.
No.
Meteo.
This one.
I know. Tell me say. Otu free Kumase.
This is not fair.
As at Enrado no Kumase.
No, this is not fair.
Otu free Kumase ahimachin.
He has not been fair. Black and color.
And you can have it.
Meteo.
Ochire me say wabenya even flat tire e kwan so oba there has been some challenges on the road. Yes. Intino
Meteo.
I told you.
Safo Meteo.
You don't know what is going on behind the scenes, I beg you. Into because we are communicating, I'm explaining it. I've been explaining.
Into the American no dey in trouble.
Oh, and you trust we councillors and your present here no.
To say Abraham's rule.
I was shed that no man in
Abraham was shared that.
What am I saying?
But the councillor Patron say all situation is on to member no. They should make it clear.
Yeah.
Don't say I will come, I'm on my way, I'm almost there.
Yeah.
That is one. Councillor can say no matter what the emergency. If earlier to me explain say me do where me do podcast here. You can also say the same to the listener say as if say ni say enuntina mean do hono. And that is why say when you know. A lot rot.
Was it councillor Avram?
Onye Avram PR. I mean, it's
well, why was he communicating with? Don't you communicate?
Anyway, me person no say mun try mo law no mawi. But so far, yes.
I was supposed to be on Pizza FM. Na me fi Kumasi Eba. Me do fi nkwa na say me do Pokwasi. And police and say as we do Pokwasi ha ya dia. No dey am so I went to me and do an engine. And I gave the option for the call to be done. Do you know what happened?
Tell me.
Me do a new hand traffic in slow. Bam. And I be with them. And the time I'm make kasa ewo radio no so no. All of a sudden, we would a studio with a phone call.
We all do it.
I mean, I just entered with a phone call. And then I make us say, the average person we are discussing here, he's a level of intelligence and the things he has done and the people he has following him. I expect him to give a call. Avram should give a call.
Yes, sir.
He should give a call and let's hear his voice. For Mr. Where Avram ni na Canadian na kami bapa ma be common sense family. But common sense family for and then be actually common sense. I'm a common sense, I ain't no sense. Flat tie and your common sense.
And also when you sore throat.
Baby, I mean, I miss Abia. Abia.
Yes.
Abia. But I mean, let's give him benefits of the doubt. Avram, on your beer or through interviews. And see.
And then they were through. Oh. Now I mean, no lady, no lady. Why I mean, no lady.
I mean, a few
why I mean. Hey, the classification committee will have to take this song to classify.
Oh, yes.
Look, Rots. Young Pona, why? Nah, and a holiday.
Halifax, I'm coming to read this law and this. And we here, committee look allow us, man. If you don't have space, take away from
my problem is that committee where I have for me. You bet you Mukadi. No Munya Jumapa Magana. Or you bet you Muka.
Yeah, look, Rots. The other time this message came and
read for me. Let me sell my ginger and go.
Almost see days being now the year with counseling, no? Because we see when you counseling on radio, so
yeah, I work Monday to Friday. I don't do Saturday and Sunday anymore.
Okay.
For now, yes. I mean, it was capital intensive and I'm here Monday to Friday.
Monday, Tuesday,
Tuesdays.
Look, we here counseling. We name that with the year with counseling.
I do special cases only on Monday. It's counseling, but it's not for everybody.
Lutrot, tell Ghanaians which days you do your counseling.
Monday to Friday.
And your contact details are
0277 609 644 0277 609 644. My office location is not part of my business. You only get a location when you are coming for counseling.
Bull! What power you
No, fine. Me no ni yamiji me fine. You see, most of the time we sit here and accuse public officers, you know, of not functioning and all that. But I believe that at a point we should also look at whether we've provided them the necessary things to function. You know, now most of the time you be like my boss here have said, they have the logistics. Logistics ne enye no pe. Aketuano so eka emoluments na omuntuminya omojuma incentives no omuntuminya omojuma.
I'm sure they have.
The chairman doesn't the mic
general.
Your friend say,
so you have the logistics.
Yes.
You have the human resource.
Yes.
What about the financial resource?
We are working on it.
Hey. Is it that you have it or you are working on it?
We are working on it.
As if for Mapong. Meaning the Halifax, and then the production team was headed by Obia Shedomia was studio honor. David Pablo DJ Bosco under the executive production of Father Dixon. It's a holiday edition. We will start our party right. You'll be at the Adriania Breye. I wish you all the best. But Miss Remo, don't over celebrate and go and contract COVID. Miss Remo, Yarenu and Koye. Now, vaccine no, baby free no, omukra still, omu call lockdown, omukra still, Yarenu, how and see, don't over rely on this vaccine and stop observing the anti-COVID protocols. I wish you all the best. We'll meet again Wednesday, same time. I'm out of here.
Yeah, person with deposit